Welcome back to Money Maverick. Today, we are diving into a massive piece of legislation shaking up the financial world. The One Big Beautiful
so-called
Bill.
One Big Beautiful Bill Act.
So-called Big Beautiful Bill.
So-called One Big Beautiful Bill.
This bill could reshape the US economy, impact your investments, and influence entire industries. Want to know which sectors to watch right now and how this affects your wallet? Stick around as we break it all down.
We will make America great again.
The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBBA, is a budget reconciliation bill passed by the US House on May 22, 2025, with a tight 215 to 214 votes, and by the Senate on July 1, 2025, with a 51 to 50 vote, thanks to Vice President J.D. Vance's tiebreaker.
The nays are 50. The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
This bill extends the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, pumps $150 billion into defense and $170 billion into border security, while cutting funding for social programs like Medicaid and SNAP. According to the Congressional Budget Office, CBO, it could add $2.4 trillion to the national debt by 2034, potentially $5 trillion if temporary measures become permanent. All information is current as of July 2nd, 2025, and the bill's final outcome is pending. This video is not investment advice. Please consult a financial advisor. Let's explore the bill's major provisions and how they'll impact specific sectors and stocks, with some key players to watch. Automotive and supply chain. The bill offers up to $10,000 in annual auto loan interest deductions for US assembled vehicles for individuals earning under $100,000 or $200,000 for joint fillers, valid through 2028. This boosts demand for American-made cars, benefiting General Motors, Ford, and Tesla, TSLA. Supply chains like BorgWarner, BWA, which makes auto parts, could also see gains. Auto finance. Increased loans demand benefits Ally Financial, ALLY, and Santander Consumer, SC, as lending margins widen. Defense and military. A $150 billion defense budget increase, pushing total defense spending past $1 trillion. Focuses on shipbuilding, missile defense, and drone. Huntington Ingalls HII benefits from shipbuilding contracts, while General Dynamics GD and Northrop Grumman NOC gain from missile systems. AeroVironment AVAV is a key player in drones. White House official Russell Ford called it a once-in-a-generation chance to secure America's sovereignty, border security, and tech. $170 billion for border security, including $46.5 billion for the US-Mexico border wall and $29.9 billion for immigration enforcement tech. Companies like Leidos, Palantir, and AXON could secure contracts for surveillance, data analytics, and AI. Palantir's AI tools are already favored by government agencies. Traditional energy. The bill phases out Inflation Reduction Act clean energy tax credits, with wind and solar credits tapering off by June 2026 and EV credits ending in September 2025. ExxonMobil, XOM, Chevron, CVX, ConocoPhillips, COP, and service provider Schlumberger SLB gain a competitive edge as renewable subsidies shrink. Biofuels. Clean fuel production credits are extended to 2031, requiring US source materials. Archer Daniels Midland ADM, Darling Ingredients DAR, and GVO GEVO benefit from rising biofuel demand. Infrastructure and materials. Funding for border wall construction, military facilities, and new detention centers increases demand for construction materials and heavy machinery. Vulcan Materials, VMC, and Martin Marietta MLM supplies aggregates, while Caterpillar CAC provides heavy equipment. High tax state real estate and retail. The state and local tax SALT deduction cap rises from $10,000 to $40,000 for taxpayers earning under $400,000. High tax states like New York and California became more attractive for home buyers, boosting REITs like Vornado, VNO, and Equity Residential EQR. Home improvement retailers like Home Depot HD and Lowe's LOW may see increased demand. Private healthcare and medical equipment. Medicaid cuts could lead to 14 million people losing coverage, shifting demand to private healthcare. Community health systems CYH and CVS Health CVS may benefit from increased private patient demand, while medical firms like Teleflex TFX could see growth. Sectors at risk. Renewables and Medicaid-reliant healthcare. Clean energy credit reductions and Medicaid funding cuts. Renewable energy firms like Next Era Energy, NEE, First Solar, FSLR, and Enphase, ENPH, face higher financial costs. Medicaid-dependent providers like Centini and Molina Healthcare, MOH, risk revenue declines. Short-term versus long-term impacts. Short-term, tax cuts and budget allocations could spark consumer spending and corporate profits. The Tax Foundation estimates a 0.8% long-term GDP boost and 983,000 new jobs. Sectors like automotive, defense, and infrastructure may see immediate stock price gains as markets react to new orders and higher earnings. Long-term, the CBO warns of a $2.4 trillion debt increase by 2034, potentially $5 trillion if provisions are extended. This could push up long-term interest rates, curbing investment and growth. Phasing out clean energy credits may slow US progress in renewables, impact global competitiveness. Medicaid and SNAP cuts could leave 11 million without food assistance, raising inequality concerns. The One Big Beautiful Bill is a complex piece of legislation with both opportunities and risks. Investors should watch automotive, defense, infrastructure, and traditional energy for short-term gains, while staying cautious about renewables and Medicaid-reliant healthcare. Keep an eye on the bill's final approval and consult a financial advisor before making investment decisions. Thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.